Hi, everybody. I'm Sarah, here to lead you through a 60-minute basic flow class. You may find a block or something similar handy for some of the postures today, just to give you a little bit of extra stability and a little bit of extra accessibility. If you find a pillow, bolster, or something similar for your body at certain points, you're also welcome to have that available. We'll be starting today lying down on the back. So as you're ready, go ahead and come down onto your back. You'll have the choice here to have your legs extended out along the ground in front of you, or your knees bent and feet on the floor. Really, it depends on how your lower back is feeling. If you feel it needs a little bit of extra stability, go ahead and have the knees bent and feet on the ground. Take a moment to place your arms near the sides of your body with palms facing up and adjusting your upper back and shoulders so that they're flat to the floor. Make any other little adjustments that you might find needed for your body to find a good, comfortable spot. And then take a deep breath in, a full deep breath out. If you'd like to close your eyes, feel free to do that as you start to bring your awareness inside to your breath. Starting to take some long, slow, deep inhales and exhales, filling and emptying your lungs completely. With each exhale, see if you can start to let go, whether that's tension, whether that's tightness, whether it's something in your mind that you'd like to release. Maybe just start to allow that to flow away with every exhale that releases from your body. And now start to scan through your body, checking in with how everything is feeling today. If you find some spots that need a little bit of extra attention, be sure to make note of those and be sure to take care of those. Remembering you can always modify postures or skip postures if they are not serving you, your body, your practice today. And now begin to find a rhythm in your breath, one that is slow and steady, controlled, complete. If you ever find yourself losing control of this rhythm or holding your breath, you can always back off a little bit and take a little break. Going to child's pose is a good option. You can also have a seat. You could come onto your back. Find a place in your body where you can come back to this breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Good, breathing in, breathing out. Take one more big inhale. Nice deep exhale. If the eyes are closed, maybe start to flutter those open a little bit. Maybe start to bring a little bit of wiggling to your fingers, wiggling to your toes. And find a full body stretch. If they're not already, extend your legs out in front of you. Extend your arms back behind you. Reach through your fingers, reach through your toes, extend. And as you exhale, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. It might feel good to rock a little side to side on your back, massaging your back into the floor. Notice how it feels today. Good. Do one more rock side to side. And then bring yourself back to center. Keep your knees bent and place your feet on the floor. Bring your arms out to the side, shoulder height like a T. If you don't have quite enough space around you, you can bring your hands, your arms into a cactus-like position so that the elbow and shoulder are about in the same line to help create some space across your chest. We'll be focusing on twisting today. We're going to take our first twist here. Before we twist the knees to the right, we're going to take a tiny little off-center shift of the hips to the left. So simply plant your feet into the floor. Lift your hips just a hair off the ground and then swing them an inch or two to the left. Doesn't need to be a big switch, just a little off center to the left. It'll make it a little easier on the lower back as we twist to the right. So as you inhale, bring your knees up to your chest. And as you exhale, let your knees drop over to the right. Try to relax into this position. If you can't relax, you might find moving your hips a little off center more to the left makes it easier. You also may find that placing a block or a pillow underneath the stacked knees might also take up some of that tension that you might be feeling in your lower back. So you want to find a sensation of ease. You want to feel something, but not too much. A gentle lengthening of these oblique muscles on the left side of the body, a compression softly through the right side of your abdomen, opening through the left chest and shoulder area as the left shoulder resists softly towards the ground. If it's touching the ground, just leave it there. Nice, everybody. With an inhale, bring your knees back up. Exhale, place your feet on the floor, and we'll do the same thing the other side. So plant your feet into the floor, and now lift your hips just a hair and swing them just a bit off center to the right. Inhale, knees come to chest, and as you exhale, let the knees drop over to the left. Try to let them totally relax. Again, you can place something under the knees if you're having difficult time getting the knees all the way to the ground. You want to feel a gentle opening through this right waist area, right oblique, a soft twisting of the back muscles, an opening through the right chest and shoulder area to the degree that feels right for your body at this moment. Breathe. It's often easier to twist one way or the other in most bodies, so just taking this time here as we ease into the practice to notice if you're tighter one side than the other. Good. With an inhale, bring your knees up. Exhale, place your feet back to the floor, and then recenter your hips so that the tailbone and crown are in one straight line. And then bring your arms straight down along the sides of your body to frame your torso. Feet and knees are separated hips distance apart. Your heels, one of your foot's distance from your sit bones. Just gonna wake up the back muscles a little bit more and do some nice symmetrical movement for the spine. So root down through the backs of the arms, the shoulders, and the feet. And with an inhale, lift your hips. It doesn't need to be a big lift, just lifting them off the ground into an easy bridge. Exhale, control the release of the hips back down to the ground. We're gonna do that a couple more times. Inhale, lift the hips, keep rooting through the heels, the backs of the arms and shoulders as the hips lift up. Exhale, control the release of the hips back down to the ground. Again, inhale, lift maybe a little higher. Start to feel the back of the body engage and the front of the body open. Exhale, control the release and lower. Now this last one, if it's okay for your body, we're gonna lift and hold. So push down and inhale, lift up. Lift only to the degree that you can hold for a couple of breaths. Stay strong in the heels and the backs of the arms. Make sure the eyes are straight up the sky so the neck remains safe. Excellent, everybody. Inhale. And as you exhale, control the release of the hips gently back down to the ground. Good. Bring your knees back into your chest. Once again, give yourself a little hug. Again, if it feels all right, rock a little side to side. We're coming to hands and knees, so you can rock and roll up and back. You can roll to one side, but make your way over into a hands and knee position. Remember, if you need extra padding for underneath your knees, to place that, a towel or a blanket works nicely. Bring your wrists underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Make sure the wrist creases are parallel. You're pushing down firmly through the hands. Actively push the floor away to engage the arms to the shoulders. Watch out for hyperextension in the elbows. A little micro bend might be necessary to protect the joint there. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, drop the tailbone to the floor, arching your spine up to the sky. Let the back of the neck relax towards the earth. Good. Inhale, lift the tail, drop the abdomen, draw the shoulders back, send your chest forward, eyes forward. Keep the arms super strong here to prevent weight from sinking into the wrists. Exhale to round it into cat pose. Pull the navel to the spine, lift your heart between your shoulder blades, back of the neck lengthens. Inhale to lift up the tail, to roll the shoulders back and to glide the heart forward. One more time. Exhale to round it out. Inhale to open it forward. And on the exhale, find a child's pose, sinking your hips back to your heels. It's sometimes easier on the hips to bring the knees a little wider and the big toes to touch. Extend the arms forward if that feels appropriate for your body. And let the head melt down. Just a couple breaths here, lengthening the spine, releasing and relaxing through the back muscles. Good. With an inhale, rise back up to hands and knees and reestablish your tabletop with shoulders stacked over wrists. Moving into thread the needle to create some rotation through the upper spine. Push down through the left hand, and with an inhale, lift your right arm up to the sky, open up the chest. Then as you exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left arm so the back of the arm is on the floor, the side of the head is on the floor, and the right palm is facing the ceiling. Reach out through the right fingertips so you start to open up the upper back and shoulder blade. Gently plant the left hand into the floor and see if you can roll the left shoulder up towards the sky just a little bit deeper, only to the point that feels okay, so that you're feeling that mild twist in the upper spine, also opening through the back of the arm, shoulder, and upper back. Make sure you're breathing. Excellent. Plant your left hand firmly into the floor. With an inhale, unwind and reach your right arm back up to the sky. Open up the chest. Exhale and release. Bring your right wrist back underneath the shoulder, and we'll do that same thing on the other side. So plant down through the right hand. Inhale, lift your left arm up to the sky. Open up the chest. Exhale, thread the needle. Bring your shoulder and side of the head to the floor. Gaze off to the left fingertips. Left palm faces the ceiling. With the right hand underneath the right shoulder, plant into the right hand and gently see if you can roll your right shoulder up towards the sky. Couple of breaths here, noticing the rotation, noticing the opening through the upper back, shoulder, and upper arm. Breathe. Excellent. Planting the right hand firmly into the floor, slowly begin to unwind. And with an inhale, lift your left arm up to the sky. Exhale, come back into your tabletop position. From here, keep your your hips stacked directly over your knees. Walk your hands forward until your arms are at about a 45-degree angle. Hands are shoulder distance apart. We're coming into puppy. The hips stay lifted. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, begin to move your abdomen towards your thighs. Your chest comes towards or onto the floor. Chin comes towards or onto the floor. Again, take this to your degree. Make sure the hips are high rather than sinking back to the heels. So it's not like child's pose. I mean, it kind of is, but not completely. You're looking for a stretch, an easy stretch in the upper back and shoulders and chest. So only go to the degree that feels appropriate for you and breathe. Excellent. From here, push into the palms, lift your chest off the ground. And as you exhale, walk your hands back about 1 to 1.5 handprints. You want your hands to be forward of your shoulders, separated shoulder distance apart, preparing for downward facing dog. Tuck the toes under. Inhale, pick up your knees. Exhale, pull your hips up and back, coming into downward facing dog. Feet are hips distance apart. Gaze is back between the feet. Neck is relaxed. Ears are in line with upper arms. Hands are fully planted into the floor. Hips are stretching up and back. And now begin to add movement to the lower body. I suggest bending one knee and then the other, pedaling it out. There might be some other movement that feels good to you here. Feel free to add that in. Waking up the lower body now. Starting to wake up the hamstrings, the calf muscles, mobilizing the joints and the knees, the ankles, and the toes. Breathe. Excellent. Do one more round of walking it out. And then bring yourself to some stillness. Legs can be straight or knees can be bent, but most important, the spine is long. Nice, everybody. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Then with an inhale, lift both heels. Exhale to bend the knees, look forward. Slowly make your way to the top of the mat. We'll meet in a standing forward fold. If you know you have tight hamstrings, I do suggest that you have a block available. We won't use it quite yet, but you might need it in just a moment. Feet are about hips distance apart. Put a deep bend in the knees, a firmness to your abdominal muscles, and let the spine, neck, and crown relax down. If you'd like to add some movement here, you are welcome to do so. You could grab the opposite elbow with the opposite hand and sway side to side in ragdoll. You could keep your hands on the ground and pedal out the legs a little bit. Whatever would feel good to you here, and that includes some stillness. Notice how your lower back and hamstrings feel in this forward fold. If you're dealing with any tension, tightness, or injury in those spots, I do suggest keeping your knees bent in all of the standing forward folds. Everyone keep a contraction in your abdominal muscles, supporting and protecting the lower back. If you added movement, bring yourself back to a place of center and back to a place of stillness. Let the spine, neck, and crown relax down. And with an inhale, bring yourself into a half lift. If you have difficulty reaching the floor here with relatively straightened legs, they do not need to be straight. I do suggest bringing your fingertips up onto a block to make this a little bit easier. Center your left hand on the floor on the block, a few inches in front of your toes. Put a bend into the left knee, keep your left fingertips on the ground, and slowly begin to take your right arm up to the sky, coming into a twist. You might want to start straightening this right leg, but only if that feels okay on your hamstrings. Definitely make sure that the left knee is bent. And again, if you're having difficulty with this, take some height underneath those fingertips. Find a rotation in your spine and make sure to breathe. Excellent. Take a big inhale. Exhale and unwind. We'll do the same thing to the other side. So now center your right hand a few inches in front of your toes, bend deeply into the right knee, and slowly begin to sweep your left arm up to the sky, opening up your chest in a twist. Good. So make sure this right knee is bent. Maybe the left leg starts to straighten. Maybe place your fingertips up on some support. Find a rotation that feels okay for your body and breathe. Excellent. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, slowly unwind, knees bent, abdomen firm. Let the spine, neck, and crown relax down. Good. Press down with your feet. And with an inhale, rise up, reaching your arms to the sky. Bring your palms together. And as you exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Nice, everybody. Make sure you're standing tall at the top of your mat. Plenty of space back behind you. Root down firmly through your feet. And with an inhale, circle the arms up to the sky. Nice big stretch. As you exhale, fold forward, hinge from the hips, bend the knees, firm the abdomen, and let the spine, neck, and crown relax down. Bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, half lift, shoulders back, chest forward, glance forward. Exhale, wrists below shoulders, step back to plank. In plank, take a breath in, push the floor away. Exhale, drop the knees to the floor. Bring your chest to your thumbs. Come all the way down to the ground. Point your toes. Press the tops of your feet and hips nice and flat into the ground to stabilize the lower body. Roll the shoulders back and tuck the elbows in. With an inhale, lift into a cobra. Nice opening through the chest, strengthening through the back muscles. Exhale, slowly lower back down. Good. Tuck the toes under. With an inhale, press to your knees. As you exhale, send your hips up and back, coming into downward facing dog. Look back between your feet. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Good. Make sure the hands are rooted into the floor. And with an inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. Give it a nice big stretch. And as you exhale, step the right foot forward between your hands. Gently ease the left knee and top of the back foot flat. If you find you need extra padding, place it under the knee. If you need to keep the knee off the floor and stay on the balls of the back toes, that's okay. Take a moment here to let the hips come forward. Make sure the right knee is behind the toes. Actively press down through the top of the back foot. Lift up your abdomen and lift up your chest. Find some opening through this hip flexor, through this quadricep muscle. Couple of breaths here, finding some space, finding some length. Excellent. Then slowly shift your hips back over your back knee. Come onto the front heel. Pull the toes back to the nose. We're looking for a stretch in the hamstring to the degree of sensation that feels appropriate for you. Lift up the chest, inhale. If you want a deeper stretch and it feels okay, contract the abdominal muscles and exhale, pull the heart forward, shrug the shoulders back. Come to the edge that feels right for you and breathe. Excellent. With an inhale, lift up your chest. Exhale, return your right toes to the floor. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. Tuck the back toes under. Lift the back knee. Three-legged dog, right leg up and back to the sky. Inhale, give it a stretch. Exhale, return the right foot to the earth. We'll do that same thing on the other side. So with an inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot forward between your hands, nudge it up there as needed, and then ease, if it's okay for your body, the right knee and top of the back foot flat. As the hips come forward, be mindful that the left knee has stayed behind the toes, the top of the back foot is pressing down, the abdomen and chest are lifting up. A couple of breaths here now to open up the right quadricep and right hip flexor. Breathe. Excellent. Now shift the hips back over the back knee and come up onto the front heel. Press the heel forward, pull the toes back, lift up your chest. Again, what you're looking for is a sensation of opening through the back of the left leg. If you're right at your edge, stay where you are, but if you'd like a little more, inhale, firm the belly. Exhale, heart leads. Try to minimize hunching and rounding in the shoulders. Keep the chest extending forward. Come to the edge that feels okay for your body and breathe. Nice, everybody. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bend into the left knee, return your left toes to the floor, hands flat and firm. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee, left leg up and back to the sky, three-legged dog. Inhale, reach it to the sky. Exhale, foot to the earth, down dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Good. With an inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Step to your hands. Inhale, hold on the exhale. We're coming back into that twist we did just a few moments ago. And again, if you want to block underneath your hands, you're welcome to have that. Left hand down, bend into the left knee, right arm to the sky. Inhale, just one breath, find your twist. Right away, exhale, unwind. Right hand down, right knee bends, left leg might straighten. Inhale, left arm lifts to the sky. Exhale to lower. Both knees bent, squeeze the belly, rise up. Inhale, arms rise to the sky, palms together. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. We're going to pick up the pace a little bit in that flow. One breath per movement, taking it nice and easy though, not going too quick so you can really feel all of the muscles, the bones, and the joints working in your body. So standing tall at the top of your mat. Inhale, circle the arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees, firm the abdomen, lower the crown down. Hands to shins, half lift, inhale. Try to step back with the opposite foot, exhale into plank. Take a breath in plank, keep it strong, push the floor away. Exhale, knees to the floor, chest to the thumbs, come all the way to the ground. Point your toes, flatten hips, shoulders back, cobra. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Tuck the toes under, come to your knees. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Right leg, inhale, lift it to the sky. Exhale, step it to your hands. Lower left knee, top of back foot flat. Hips come forward, knee behind toes. Shift the hips back over the back knee, pop up onto the front heel. Inhale, squeeze navel to spine. Hold or exhale, firm the belly. Lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, toes to the floor, wrists below shoulders. Three-legged dog, right leg up and back to the sky. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, foot to the earth, left side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Lower the right knee, top of the back foot flat, hips forward, knee behind toes. Good. Shift the hips back over the back knee, come up onto the heel. Inhale, lift the chest, firm the belly, stay, or exhale, fold into your hamstrings. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, crawl forward, wrists below shoulders, tuck the back toes, three-legged dog, left leg up and back. Inhale, lift it to the sky. Exhale, foot to the earth, down dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Try to step with the opposite foot. Inhale, half lift. Hold for the exhale. Good. Center the left hand, bend the left knee, right arm to the sky. Inhale. Unwind, exhale. Right hand down, right knee bends. Left leg might straighten. Inhale, left arm lifts to the sky. Exhale, unwind, firm the belly, root through the feet. Inhale, rise up, palms together. Exhale, hands to the heart. We're going to go through that sequence one more time. We're going to be adding in one little thing which will be optional. So standing tall at the top of your mat. Inhale, arms rise to the sky. Exhale, fold it forward, hinge from the hips, firm up the belly. Hands to shins, half lift. Inhale, shoulders back, chest forward. Exhale, wrists below shoulders, step back to plank. Take a breath in plank. Exhale, lower the knees, the chest to the thumbs, come all the way to the ground. Strong legs and hips, shoulders back. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, press to your knees. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Right leg, inhale, lift it to the sky. Exhale, step it to your hands and lower. Left knee, top of the back foot flat, hips forward, knee behind toes. Good. Inhale, shift the hips back, come onto the front heel, lift up the toes. Exhale, squeeze the belly. Now you can stay here. If you want to add a twist and a deeper stretch for your hamstring, this is optional. Left hand on the floor or perhaps onto a block, and slowly take your right arm up to the sky into a twist. Now there's a balance element to this, so make sure your belly is nice and firm. You're rooting down through the fingertips, whether that's on a block or that's on the floor. Right toes are actively pulling back and right arm is actively lifting. If it's too much, bring your right hand back to the floor and just work the hamstring stretch. Good, take a breath in. Exhale, unwind, right hand to the floor, bend into the right knee, bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. Three-legged dog, right leg up and back to the sky. Inhale, give it a stretch. Exhale, right foot to the earth, down dog, and we'll take that same thing on the other side. So left leg, inhale, lift it to the sky. Exhale, step it to your hands and lower right knee, top of back foot flat, hips forward, knee behind toes. Good. Inhale, shift the hips back over the back knee, pop up onto the heel, pull toes to nose, hold. Now remember, you can stay right here. You can grab a block for underneath your right hand down. If it's possible for your body today, go ahead and lift the left arm up to the sky. Remember, there's a balance element, so find your point of focus for your eyes, firm up the abdomen, keep pulling toes to nose, and breathe. Excellent, big inhale. Exhale, unwind, left hand to the floor, left toes to the floor, wrists below shoulders. Three-legged dog, left leg up and back. Inhale, sweep it to the sky. Exhale, left foot to the earth, down dog. Nice, everybody. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And let's take a little break in child's pose. So come down to the knees, the tops of the feet, and sink your hips back towards your heels. Taking a couple of breaths here to rest in child's pose, to start to check back in with how your body is feeling, how the breath is flowing. Maybe noticing a little bit more warmth in the muscles, some more mobility in the joints. We're going to be changing up the flow. We're going to be adding in some more twisting elements and some more standing postures. Continue to warm up the body. If you'd like more time to rest, take as much time as you need. You can always jump back in when you feel it's ready. We're going to come back to down dog, so make your way there. Hands are shoulder distance apart. Hips are up and back. Gaze is back between your feet. Neck is relaxed. Let's sync up the breath. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Hands are rooted into the floor. Right leg lifts to the sky. Three-legged dog. Inhale, lift it to the sky. Exhale, step it between your hands. This time, stay on the balls of the back toes, so you're in a regular lunge. Make sure your feet are separated, hips distance apart. On the balls of the back toes, power through your left heel. Firm this left thigh. Firm this left glute. We're taking this up to crescent. So with an inhale, rise up to crescent, facing the top of your mat, making sure the right kneecap and toes are pointing forward. The left heel is pressing back. The left glute is firm. The belly is strong. Find one point of focus for your eyes. Excellent. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, fold and bring your fingertips down to the floor. We're taking a twist. Left hand stays down. Right arm slowly reaches up to the sky. Go easy with that. Make sure this back leg stays powerful. Try not to spin to the pinky toe side. Keep the heel pointing straight up to the ceiling. Bring weight to the inside of your right heel and roll your chest open to the degree that feels appropriate for you. Take a big inhale. Exhale, unwind. Plant the hands, right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Inhale, lift it to the sky. Exhale, foot to the earth, down dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. We'll do that same thing on the other side. So planting the hands, left leg. Inhale, lift it up to the sky. Exhale, step it between your hands. So remember, feet should be hips distance apart. You're on the balls of the back toes. The left knee is over the ankle. Power through the back heel, firming the glutes, firming the belly. As you're ready, rise to crescent. Inhale, rise up to crescent. And again, we're here for a couple of breaths. Find balance. Strong back leg, stabilize left knee, firming abdomen, finding one point of focus for your eyes. Take a big inhale. Exhale, fold, fingertips come to the floor. Right hand stays down. You could always place a block underneath your right hand and then slowly take your left arm up to the sky. So remember, nothing changes in the right leg. Try not to spin. Keep the heel pointing to the ceiling. Keep powering through the back leg. Press into the inside of your left heel to stabilize the hips and the lower back. Let the upper back take the mobilization. Excellent. Take a big inhale. Exhale, unwind. Plant the hands, three-legged dog. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, foot comes back to the earth, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. We're gonna do that same thing and add in another twisting element. Rooting through the hands, inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, step it forward between your hands, stay on the balls of the back toes, feet hips distance apart. Just one breath up to crescent, so stay strong. Inhale, rise, keeping the balance. Then right away, fold back down, exhale, fingertips to the floor. Left hand down, right arm reaches to the sky. Make sure that back leg did not change. You're still on the balls of the back toes. Now, you're gonna keep this twisting shape. You're gonna keep exactly in the lower body. All we do is change our relationship to gravity. So continue to twist to the right, and with an inhale, stand up. Crown is reaching to the sky, right hand is reaching back, left hand is reaching forward. Crown is reaching up, hips are sinking down, stay powered in the back heel. Twisting crescent, make sure you're breathing. Awesome, lower body stays the same. Come back to crescent, inhale, face forward. Exhale, fold, three-legged dog. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, right foot to the earth. Down dog, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Other side, left leg. Inhale, lift it to the sky. Exhale, step it to your hands, knee over ankle, feet hips distance apart, power through the right heel. Rise to crescent, one breath. Inhale to rise. Exhale, fingertips back to the floor. Right hand down on the floor or on a block. Left arm, take it to the sky. Find your twist. Now remember, nothing changes. The only thing that changes is how your spine is related to gravity. We're just going to shift 90 degrees. Reach through the right heel with an inhale, rise to twisting crescent. Right hand reaches forward, left hand reaches back. Power through the right heel, crown lifting, tailbone sinking. Focus your eyes and breathe. Awesome. Keeping your balance, coming back to crescent. Inhale, face it forward. Exhale, fold it down. Three-legged dog. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, foot to the earth, down dog. Take 2 breaths. You can always take a quick break in child's pose. We're going to do that again and add in just a little bit extra. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Nice, everybody. How about one more? Nice big inhale. Nice deep exhale. All right, hands are planted. Right leg. Inhale, lifted to the sky. Exhale, step it between your hands, feet hips distance apart, balls of left toes, right knee over ankle. Take it up to crescent. Inhale. Fingertips back to the floor. Exhale. Left hand down, right hand up. Inhale, hold for the exhale, power through left heel. Rise to twisting crescent. You're still twisting to the right. Inhale. Pause for the exhale. Now here comes the fun part. We're going to go into warrior 2. So right now, your chest is facing the right side of your mat. You're going to open to face your chest to the left side of your mat. So take a breath in. Exhale. Spin your torso around. Drop the left heel. Open up your body to the left long side of your mat. Right kneecap and toes are still exactly the same. So right kneecap and toes are pointing forward. Left heel is flat. Left toes angled in. Arm shoulder height. So take a moment to make any adjustments that you need to. Lift the crown up, descend the tailbone down, and gaze to the right middle finger. Make sure you're breathing. Excellent. Coming into reverse warrior, right knee doesn't change. Left hand down, right palm up. Slowly reverse your warrior. Find a nice, big, beautiful side body stretch. Open up the waist, open up the ribs, and breathe. Good. Keep the right fingertips reaching back. Inhale, straighten the right leg. We're coming into triangle. As you exhale, reach the right hand down to the outside of the right leg. A block is another really good choice for underneath the right hand. Reach the left fingertips to the ceiling. Open up the chest. Legs are long, legs are strong. You might want to put a little micro bend in the right knee. If your knee is starting to hyperextend, make sure to breathe. Excellent. Coming back to reverse warrior. Bend the right knee back over the ankle. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. And as you exhale, cartwheel your hands back down to frame the right foot. Come on to the balls of the left toes. Three-legged dog. Right leg up and back to the sky. Inhale. Give it a big stretch. Exhale. Bring your right foot back to the earth. Down dog. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Good. We'll do that on the other side and then take another little quick break. With an inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot forward between your hands, feet hips distance apart, left knee over ankle, power through right heel, crescent. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Right hand down, left hand up. Inhale, twist. Hold for the exhale, power through right heel. Twisting crescent. Inhale, rise up. You're still twisting to the left. Exhale and sink. Now, left knee doesn't change. We're just going to open up the chest to the opposite side of the mat. So dig deep. Start to open up and spin yourself to warrior two. Now, the left knee is still bent, pointing forward to the top of the mat. The right heel is flat and the toes angle in slightly. Arms are shoulder height. Sink the tail, lift the crown, gaze to left middle finger, and breathe. Excellent. Keep your left knee where it is. Right hand down, left palm up, slow, reverse your warrior. Nice, big, beautiful side stretch. Knee moving forward, fingertips reaching back. Breathe into the side stretch. Excellent. And slowly straighten the left leg. Keep the left leg straight, triangle pose. Exhale, left hand reaches down to the outside of the left leg or a block. Right arm extends up to the ceiling, expanding the chest open, keeping the legs straight and strong to your degree, breathing deeply. Excellent, everybody. Start to slowly bend into the left knee, knee over ankle, reverse your warrior. Inhale, big stretch back. Exhale, cartwheel, hands down, frame left foot. Spin onto the balls of the right toes, three-legged dog, left leg up and back to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bring your foot back to the earth, down dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And let's take another little break in child's pose. Come down to your knees, the tops of your feet. Send your hips back, melt your chest down. Take a couple of slow breaths here. And again, notice how your body is feeling. More muscular work with those warrior postures added in. So you might feel a little more heat having accumulated in your body. But with heat often comes more mobility. So maybe things are feeling a little bit more mobile, a little bit more open. But whatever it is that you're feeling, just check in and notice. Excellent. Now, we're going to go through that last sequence one more time, picking up the pace just a little bit. And then we'll come down and have a seat and do a little bit more rotation for the spine. So 2 more breaths in your child's pose. Coming back to that slow, steady rhythm of your breath. We're just going to build just a little bit more heat, a little bit more strength. If you'd like to hang out in child's pose instead, you're definitely welcome to do that. But if you're ready, come back into your downward facing dog. We'll sync up the breath here. So in downward facing dog, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Good, root through the hands. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step up between your hands, feet hips distance apart, balls of left toes. Rise to crescent. Inhale, fingertips back to the floor. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up. Inhale, hold for the exhale, reaching through left heel. Keep the twist, twisting crescent, rise up. Inhale, right away, warrior two. Exhale, spin open, right knee is bent, left foot is flat. Reverse your warrior. Inhale, hold for the exhale. Straighten the right leg, inhale, keep it straight. Triangle, exhale, right hand down, left arm up. A full breath in and a full breath out. Bend the right knee, reverse your warrior. Inhale, cartwheel, hands to the floor. Exhale, square left toes, three-legged dog. Inhale, lift it to the sky. Exhale, foot to the earth, down dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Good, other side. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, step it through. Feet hips distance apart. Ready to rise, crescent. Inhale, fingertips back to the earth. Exhale, right hand down, left hand up. Inhale, hold for the exhale, pushing through right heel. Rise to twisting crescent. Inhale, warrior two, exhale, left knee is bent, right heel is flat, arms are shoulder height. Reverse your warrior, inhale, hold for the exhale. Straighten the left leg, inhale, keep it straight, triangle pose. Exhale, reach, right arm lifts to the sky, a full breath in and a full breath out. Good, bend into the left knee, reverse your warrior. Inhale, cartwheel, hands to the ground. Exhale, square right toes, left leg up and back. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Nice, everybody. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Step forward, maybe cross your ankles. We're having a seat, so come on down to sit and stretch your legs out along the floor in front of you. Sit up nice and tall and relax your shoulders. Keep your left leg extended, bend the right knee, pick up the foot and cross it over the thigh. Now, if the hips are feeling a little tight today, I do suggest that you stay here. If the hips have a little bit more mobility and it feels okay to do so, bend the left knee and bring the left heel just to the outside of the hip. You want to make sure you're not sitting on the foot, and you want both hips to be pretty close to touching, if not both touching the floor. You want to feel stable. If you don't feel stable, go ahead and re-extend that left leg out in front of you. Sit up nice and tall. Bring the right hand to the floor behind you. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, take the twist to the right. Bend the elbow, hook it on the outside of the knee. Fingertips can be up, fingertips can be down. Personal choice. Inhale, crown lifts, keep the crown lifting. Exhale, ease your body into the rotation. We'll take 2 more breaths. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, twisting. 1 more. Nice big inhale, lift. Exhale. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, unwind, and we're going to take a little counter twist to the left. So bring your left hand, both hands rather, to the left side. Lift a little inhale. Easy, open belly twist to the left. Nice, everybody. Take a breath in. Exhale, come back to center. Unwrap, unwind, and come back to both legs extending out along the floor in front of you. Make any adjustments that you might need to. We'll do that on the other side. So go ahead and bend the left knee. Pick up the foot and cross it over the outside of the right thigh. Now remember, you can always keep this leg extended. If it feels okay on your hips and knees, you can bend the right knee and bring the right heel to the outside of the hip, trying to get both hips close to or touching the floor. Take a moment to find out if you feel stable and if everything feels okay in your body. Make adjustments if not. Then left hand to the floor behind. Inhale, right arm lifts to the sky. Exhale, take your twist, hook the elbow, fingertips up or down, it's your choice. Inhale, lift a little higher, keep that lift. Exhale, ease into the twist, a couple breaths here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Again, inhale, lifting. Exhale, twisting. Good. Take a breath in. As you exhale, unwind to center. Now we're going to take that little counter twist to the right. So bring your hands over to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, and twist. Nice, easy, soft belly open twist. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale, unwind to center, and then unwrap the legs. Take a moment to extend them forward, maybe shake them out a little bit. And then draw the heels in towards the tail. Hips move towards heels. You can keep your hands behind. You can reach down and grab a hold of your feet. Sit nice and tall and relax the shoulders. Bound angle, Baddha Konasana. If the hips are feeling tight, I do suggest that you stay upright. If the hips are feeling a little more open and the knees are a little closer to the floor, you can take a forward fold with a flat back. Inhale, exhale, flat back, heart leads. Make sure you're not hunching and rounding. Make sure the sides of the neck stay long, but the back of the neck stays soft. So drop the chin down a little bit. Couple breaths here, finding symmetry along the spine after all of that twisting. Keep a light firmness in the low belly, supporting the lower back. Excellent. If you folded forward, inhale, bring yourself back up. Everyone, hands to outer knees. Use your hands to guide your knees back together. We're coming down onto the back, coming back into that bridge pose that we did earlier, but this time it's going to be a lifted and held bridge. So make sure you have enough space behind you. The feet and knees are separated, hips distance apart, and the knees are bent. Go ahead and lie on your back. Bring your arms along the sides of your body to frame your torso, eyes and chin to point at the sky, heels one of your foot's distance from your sit bones. Start to wiggle your shoulders towards one another underneath your back. Find that little lift in your upper spine. Root through the backs of the shoulders, arms, and heels. And with an inhale, lift your hips up to the sky. You can stay right here with your arms. If you would like more chest opening, interlace the fingers together underneath your back with straight elbows. Shoulders walk a little closer in. Heels and shoulders press. Hips and heart lift. Eyes at the sky. Breathe. Nice, everybody. Inhale, release hands out of the way if they're interlaced. Exhale, and gently bring your hips back down to the ground. Then heel and toe your feet apart so they're wider than your hips, arms away from the sides of your body. Take a breath in. Exhale, knees drop to the right. Nice, easy windshield wipers. Come back center. Inhale, knees to the sky. Exhale, knees drop to the left. Continue on your own, nice and slowly, gentle, just gently rocking back and forth. So not really twisting the spine, but rather just a little bit through the lower body, loosening up through the hips, the lower back. Breathe. Nice, everybody. Do one more round. Make sure you've done an even amount of right and left sides. And then when you've completed your last one, bring yourself back up to center. Keeping your knees wide, bring your knees to your armpits. Start by grabbing behind your knees and just hugging the knees in. This is a great place to stay. Lengthen the tailbone forward along the floor. If the hips have a little bit more mobility and you'd like to go into full happy baby, knees stay bent at the armpits, but stand your feet on the ceiling. Reach up, grab a hold of the outsides of your feet, pinky toe side, and then try to pull the knees straight down to the armpits at the same time. Keep the tailbone lengthening forward along the earth so the spine stays long. Opportunity for movement here. Maybe rock a little side to side, massage your back into the floor. Maybe you'd like to play around with some leg stretches. If you have the space available, you can stretch one leg at a time. Maybe you stretch both legs at a time. Find something that would feel good to you here while you continue to rest the back into the earth. Find some mobility through the hips and the legs, and breathe. Good. If you added movement or any variation, begin to bring yourself back into happy baby. Release the grip from your feet. Bring your hands to your outer knees. Guide your knees back together. And then wrap your arms around your shins and just hug the thighs nice and tight and deep into the body. Now, if you don't want any more twisting, just stay right here. This is a great place to stay. We'll be back here in a moment. Otherwise, we're going to come back to that same twist that we started the class with, so you can notice any difference. Feet on the floor, arms out to the side, shoulder height like a T, or in those cactus arms. Shift your hips a little to the left. Inhale, knees come to the chest. Exhale, knees drop to the right. Relax. Notice if there's any difference, any shifting, maybe just a teeny little minuscule difference, maybe nothing at all, maybe a huge difference. Whatever it is, there's no right, there's no wrong, just notice. Inhale, bring your knees up. Exhale, place your feet on the floor, shift your hips a hair to the right. Inhale, knees come to the chest. Exhale, knees drop to the left. Again, relax into the position and just notice what you feel. Breathe. Good. With an inhale, bring your knees up. Exhale, place your feet on the earth. Bring your hips back to center. And one more time, bring your knees into your chest and give yourself a big, big hug. Really squeeze in. If you have any neck issues, please keep your head on the floor. But if it feels okay, take a deep breath in. Exhale, curl chin to chest, forehead to knee, drop shoulders from ears, and squeeze into a tight, tight, tight little ball. Inhale, squeeze it. Exhale, release. Bring your head to the floor, your feet to the floor, and find that full body stretch. Legs out in front of you, arms back behind you. Reach through your fingers, reach through your toes, stretch and stretch and stretch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release, and let your arms float to the sides of your body. Palms face up, upper back, shoulders flat. Legs and feet drop into a natural position. You can also have your knees bent and feet on the floor, knees knocked together, feet apart, whatever feels best for your body. Find your place of comfort, your place of stability. Then close your eyes, release your breath, and allow it now to just flow effortlessly. Let each effortless exhale relax your body deeper and deeper down into the ground. Let each effortless exhale quiet your mind, allowing it to become still and allowing it to become peaceful. There'll be a little time of stillness and of quiet and of silence. And then my voice will guide you out. If you prefer a longer relaxation, a longer shavasana, I invite you to take as much time as you can. It's rare that we allow ourselves this time to simply rest. So if you can take it, please do. Enjoy this time to simply be and to simply breathe. If you can stay longer, I invite you to do so. But if you are ready, begin to bring your awareness back, coming back to your body, coming back to your breath. Let the breath begin to deepen. Let the breath invite some calm, easy energy back in. When you are ready, slowly roll to your right side and give yourself a little time here for transition. And then very gently begin to ease yourself back up, finding a comfortable seat. When you arrive, take a moment to root through the tail, to extend through the crown. Make sure the shoulders are soft and relax down. We'll finish with one big breath together. So opening your arms out to the sides, inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, bring your palms to touch. Exhale, and bring your hands down to your heart. May the long time sunshine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Namaste. Thank you all so very, very much. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thanks, everybody.